We will be giving away Welkin Moons when we hit 6,000 subscribers, because why not? I want you to have Xylonin, so please subscribe and drop your loot bar UID. You can register it from pinned comment and in-game UID with server. Alright, let's be real here. Genshin Impact's anniversaries have always been a hot topic in the community. Some players look forward to the rewards, while others brace themselves for disappointment. And with the gacha market getting more competitive than ever, especially with Wuthering Waves stepping up its game, this year's anniversary could be the most crucial one yet. So, what can we expect from Genshin Impact's 5th anniversary? Will they finally listen to players and give us something truly exciting? Or will we get the same old Primogems and a couple of fragile resins? Let's break it all down and dive into the possibilities for this year's anniversary rewards. If you want a little boost, visit Loot Bar and save up to 23% on Loot Bar. Select a pack you want and just enter your UID in server, and the Genesis Crystal will be delivered within few seconds. It's totally safe, as I personally used to give out Welkin Moon. Check out Loot Bar now, link in description. Genshin Impact is about to celebrate another year, and if we look at the past, anniversary rewards have always been, well, controversial to say the least. Some years, we've gotten decent rewards. Other years, not so much. But with the increasing competition from newer gacha games, HoYoverse might finally feel the pressure to step up their game. In this video, we'll take a look at previous anniversaries, compare them with other gacha games, and speculate on what this year's 5th anniversary could bring. And trust me, you're going to want to hear this because there's a chance we might finally be getting something actually worthwhile this time around. So let's take a quick trip down memory lane. What have Genshin anniversaries looked like in the past? If you've been around since the first anniversary, you probably remember the disaster that was Genshin's Year 1 celebration. Players were hoping for something big, maybe a free 5-star character or a generous amount of Primogems. What did we get instead? A login event with 10 free pulls and a glider. Yep, a glider. It was so bad that the community exploded with backlash, and HoYoverse had to do emergency damage control by giving out additional Primogems. The second anniversary wasn't as bad, but it still followed the same formula. A login bonus with 10 intertwined fates, 1,600 Primogems, and a few event rewards. By this point, it was clear that Genshin's anniversary rewards were predictable. But then the 3rd and 4th anniversaries actually showed some improvement. Players received over 20,000 Primogems through various events, and for the first time, we were able to choose a free standard 5-star character. This was a huge step up, and for once, the rewards actually felt worthwhile. Now, with the 5th anniversary coming up, the question is, will HoYoverse continue this trend of improving anniversary rewards, or will they fall back into their old habits? Here's the thing, Genshin isn't the only big name in the gacha industry anymore. Other games are catching up, and they're offering insane anniversary rewards compared to Genshin. Let's take Wuthering Waves as an example. This game has been gaining traction fast, and their developers have been listening to players. In version 1.2, they straight up gave everyone a free limited 5-star character. And in version 2.0, they handed out a massive amount of free pulls just to celebrate a new journey in the game. Genshin has always had the advantage of being a well-established game with a massive player base, but the gacha market is changing. More and more games are offering better rewards and making players feel valued. If Wuthering Waves decides to go all out for their 1st year anniversary and gives out another limited 5-star character, that's going to put serious pressure on Genshin. At this point, HoYoverse has 2 choices: step up their rewards and keep their player base engaged, or risk losing players to newer, more generous games. Alright, let's get into the real question. What can we expect for Genshin's 5th anniversary? First things first, don't expect a free limited character. It's just not happening. HoYoverse has never done this, and they probably never will. If anything, we might get another free standard 5-star character, just like last year. But let's be honest, who's really excited to pick from the same old characters like Diluc, Keqing, or Mona? DPS characters like Hu Tao, Yumiya, Ganyu are barely relevant in today's meta. If they want to make this feel like a real reward, they should at least let us choose a valuable support character like Shenhe or Kokomi. They will be introducing Mizuki, the Anemo character, into the standard banner. If that happens, we might be able to claim her for free. And while it's not as exciting as a limited time 5-star, at least it's something new. As for Primogems, expect the usual 1,600 Primogems and 10 free wishes from the login event. This has been the standard for years, and I don't see them changing it. However, if HoYoverse really wants to keep up with the competition, they should increase this amount. At least double it to 3,200 Primogems or add some extra free pulls. One more possibility is that they might add exclusive anniversary events that give out extra rewards. Last year, we had some unique web events and community challenges that rewarded Primogems. If they expand on that and include more ways to earn pulls, it could make the anniversary feel more rewarding overall. But let's be honest, there's no way they're giving us Archons for free. If you were hoping to claim Raiden, Zhongli, forget it. It's just not happening. Since this is Genshin Impact's 5th anniversary, expectations are naturally higher than ever. A 5-year milestone isn't something small, and with other gacha games stepping up their anniversary rewards, it's time for HoYoverse to respond in a big way. Looking at past anniversaries, we know the usual pattern: 1,600 Primogems, a 10-pull login bonus, and some random extras like furniture or gadgets. But let's be real, after 5 years, is that really enough? The community has been vocal about wanting something more meaningful, something that feels like a true reward for years of dedication. A free 5-star character selection would be one of the best ways to celebrate, even if it's from the older pool of characters like Hu Tao, Yelan, or Ayaka. This wouldn't just make players happy, it would also bring back those who might have taken a break from the game. Another solid option would be boosted Primogem rewards, maybe 3,200 to 5,000 Primogems instead of the usual 1,600. Even something like a special banner with discounted pulls would be a massive W. And let's not forget, a new region is on the horizon, making this the perfect time for HoYoverse to drop some anniversary-exclusive content. Maybe a special limited-time quest, new skins, or even a permanent gameplay feature that adds more depth to exploration. At this point, it's not just about tradition. It's about proving that Genshin Impact still values its player base. Whether HoYoverse plays it safe or actually delivers something massive, one thing is certain: this anniversary will set the tone for Genshin's future. Genshin Impact's 5th anniversary isn't just another milestone, it's a test. A test of whether HoYoverse has been paying attention to player expectations, and whether they're willing to step up in an increasingly competitive gacha market. If they stick to the same old rewards, it's going to feel underwhelming, especially with games like Wuthering Waves and Honkai Star Rail raising the bar. But if they surprise us with better Primogem rewards, a free 5-star selection, or exclusive anniversary content, it could reinvigorate the player base and remind everyone why they started playing Genshin in the first place. At the end of the day, players aren't asking for much, just something that actually feels like a celebration. Whether this turns out to be the best anniversary yet or another missed opportunity, we'll find out soon. Let's hope HoYoverse makes the right call. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future updates. Oh, and if you made it this far, I'm giving away Welcome Moon when we hit 6,000 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, happy exploring, and may your pulls be blessed by the gacha gods.